People nowadays read less and less and less. For your content strategy, it's super important that you grab the people's attention and keep them reading. Design can help you do that, and there's tons of different methods. Today I want to highlight one which is super awesome, and it's called using grid systems. I want to talk about the advantages from 3 different perspectives: the user perspective, the designer perspective, and the company's perspective. It is scientifically proven that content displayed by a grid system can be read much faster, is better understood, and much easier to remember. Users don't read the entire text. What they do is they scan for hooks. Once you've hooked them, they take another look, and that's your chance. By using a grid system, you can create a layout that supports exactly that behavior. So have a look at these 2 examples. On the one side, you would need to read the entire text to understand if it actually contains what you're looking for. On the second example, you see that they're using a grid system. It's easy to read, easy to scan, and creates a super enjoyable user experience. The advantage for designers is that using a grid system helps them solve visual problems much more efficiently, as it speeds up their design process and it acts as a guide. As Troy Templeman said, it helps designers decide where content should be placed instead of where it could be placed. Also, it is super important for scalable content, for example, responsive design, which today is really indispensable. The advantage for you as a company is that your content is much more likely to be read, and that means you actually get your message out there. Second of all, it increases your trustworthiness, because you create consistency over all your separate pages, versus not having that can really confuse the user and make him actually suspicious. Third, last but not least, it really lowers the cost for your designers, because they're much quicker in problem solving, as I've explained before. So what are grid systems? It is a very logical way of organizing different kinds of information using grids. I want to give you one example. Let's design a responsive web page. We will use a 12 by 8 by 4 grid, which means if I look at the website, I use 12 columns, my grid, where the width size doesn't change. Once I open it on an iPad, for example, a tablet, it switches to 8 columns, and on mobile, it switches to 4 columns. For the designer, that it makes it super easy to know where to place which content, and for the user, they have a super consistent experience cross devices. So to sum up, grid systems won't help you magically increase the quality of your content, but once you have good content, it will enable you to grab the people's attention, the content will be remembered, and you can actually get your message out there.